Y'all, did you even realize that like all the products on our supermarket shelves are owned by literally 10 companies? Nestle owns chocolate bars, microwave dinners, Gerber Baby, L'Oreal, and Ralph Lauren. And cat food? P&G owns all of your laundry detergent, your dryer sheets, your toothpaste, and like batteries? And they're all supposed to be competing against each other. Like, no, they're not. They're owned by one company. Unilever literally owns ice cream and then also body wash. Mars owns like every single chocolate bar under the sun. Kellogg's and General Mills own like all of the different cereal.
But of course, this is why the top GOP donors are so staunchly against regulation and why anti-regulation rhetoric is so deeply permeated within right-wing culture and right-wing ideology in this country. It's so that the biggest wigs in society, like the Nestle's, can pretend like competition is going on and really they own all the competition. And when things go awry within the economy, usually due to their corruption, they can get bailed out with our tax dollars and then continue to pretend like they had no idea what was coming and continue to pretend like they aren't the ones rigging everything. And the sad thing about it is all the anti-regulation rhetoric drips down into your mom and pop shop owners who think that really these things are going to impact them when obviously we know that the game is rigged for the biggest corporations in society to get away with everything and barely pay any taxes.
Pepsi owns the soda and the chips that you eat with your lunch. Kraft like owns everything from like cheese to candy to like gum.
Now, I think the good thing, though, is that as we continue to move more and more into a technologically free world where we have access to these types of graphs to where just through our social media, we can see, oh, really, this one company owns 50 other companies. This one company owns 10 other companies that I buy from every single day. Now that we're able to see that, what we see across the board is that more and more the general public is against this type of oligarchical rule. More and more, even on the right, even Republicans are, Shank actually was just going over this, a recent poll that showed 71% of Republicans believe that CEOs get paid too much money. And so again, one of the biggest things that the right wing does in that case is, we'll keep them distracted with culture wars. Because again, when it comes down to policy issues, more and more people are starting to be on the same page. Like, the very, very top percentage of us, in society are kind of hoarding everything. It's difficult to hide that.
All of this is an illusion of choice. Like, we're all primed to think that, oh, these companies are competing against each other. Yay, capitalism. They're all owned by one company.
But we have to make sure that we continue to get progressive candidates elected. As we just saw the Supreme Courts, they've been going crazy lately. But one of the most recent things that they did was they made it even easier to corrupt politicians in office. They made it easier to collect all of your loan dollars back above $250,000 for incumbents who are in office. So basically, that just means that outside of the times that people are actually actively campaigning, now people can give them more money and expect more in return for that money. So given the fact that that's the case, but also the fact that the general public is on board with the reality and the realization that the wealthiest among us have too much and the corporations have too much control over the legislative process in this country, we have to make sure that we keep getting progressives elected at every single level of government so that we can show people that, these ideas really aren't crazy. These ideas are modern. These ideas are what the rest of the world is doing. And it's about time for us to get on the same page.